Hello, hello, welcome.
Car.
You pick what?
Car.
Pick car?
Yeah, the only car.
You want a car?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Hold on.
Where'd you go?
You want a car?
Huh?
Car?
No.
Or car?
No.
You want that one?
No.
You want ice cream?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? This one?
Hmm? Hmm?
Yeah?
No, new one.
That one?
No. I'm square cakes.
The state of Florida gives
Hold on.
tax breaks to corporations while fails covering basic services for senior citizens.
Alright, there you go. Alright. Sorry about that. Hello, hello. And welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about a book I finally finished. This is Sadie by Courtney Summers. This book is amazing. Oh my god. This is about a girl, and if you haven't read this, I highly suggest. I'm just going to talk about a little bit about it, and then you can click off, and then obviously I'm going to be spoiling. So those who have not read it, this is about a girl who, it says here, right here, growing up alone in an isolated small town, life is not easy for 19-year-old Sadie and her younger sister Maddie, but their bond was impenetrable. When the unthinkable happened and Maddie is found out, Sadie vows to do whatever it takes to avenge her sister's murder. That's all you need to really know about this book before going into it. So, if you do not want to know spoilers, that's it. Bye. Bye, people who haven't read this book. No. For me, I love this book so much. This is obviously a story about Sadie, and it's basically a missing children's book, or a missing child book. And this is about Sadie, and she kind of tries to avenge her sister's death. Well, she kind of does, but she also kind of doesn't in a way, I think. She does, sort of murder him, but not really. We'll get to that when that happens, but obviously it's told by two sides. We have the first side, which is the podcast, which I really loved. It's more of a true crime. It's definitely more of a true crime novel than in a mystery, so it does have true crime in the podcast part, and I used to watch loads of true crime videos or whatever you call. I don't know what they're called, but they were true crime stories, and then you would go, oh my god. So this one, obviously, to me, I think I loved the podcast. The podcast was so amazing. Just the different kinds of characters, and we had the guy who worked on it with Wes McKay. So he works on this crime type of a podcast and tries to kind of tell Sadie's story, or the story of Sadie and what he found. He's going on a road trip to find Sadie, so he finds different people and stuff that they meet with. He finds her person who raised her, which was her aunt, May, and he talks to her. He finds her mom in the novel as well, and talks to her. He finds so much other people. There's a teenager who has kind of a crush on her. That he finds in this book. There's also other characters as well. Now, in the beginning, you don't really know what's happening. You kind of are left unappalled, really, because like like you don't know what's gonna happen next. So it's definitely a fast-paced thriller, or fast-paced kind of murder mystery. Now we also have the sections of Sadie. Now Sadie is an unreliable narrator, so much like Dark Places and Gone Girl, you can imagine that she is not that likable at first and stuff like that. I grew to like her because she has a stuttering problem, which I thought was really interesting in the novel as well, because I mean, there's a lot of people that do stutter and have speech impairments, but I just thought, to me, I really got that. I got that she got made fun of and she couldn't help her impediment. Like, she really couldn't help that she spoke that way, but she could, in a way. Like, her mom could have gotten her speech therapy and stuff like that. Definitely could have helped her cope with it. Alongside that, we know that Sadie is finding this guy named Darren. We don't really know who he is in the beginning, but as we read through, we learn more about him and kind of what role he plays to Sadie, to Maddie, and to other girls in the novel as well. So Sadie basically is a big sister of Maddie, and when she dies, she goes out into this world, and like literally she goes out into the world alone. She buys a car. A lot of people are very uneasy of her. She's very like an unlikable character, and stuff like that. She finds so much information. She actually finds this one part which I loved completely. It was like when she finds Darian's stash in this hotel called the Blue Bird, and she finds a stash of IDs with different names, and they find the different stashes of that, and it's just so powerful. Like, he also has trophies of all the girls he touched, literally, because the Darian character is definitely someone who touches women or touches children and women, and he kind of, feeds on that. He kind of is not a good man. So, and throughout the novel, you want to find Sadie. You want the podcast people to find Sadie. It's kind of left on an open answer, so you don't know whether she, they found Sadie. He probably didn't. Probably like 20 years down the road they might have, but it's just really a powerful story, and it does talk about rape, talks about child pedophilia, which is, raping children or molesting children, child molestation, and it does talk about really the importance of family as well, kind of family problems. So we learn about Sadie's mom, and how she went through husband or boyfriend's trashed. She also talks about drug use. There's a lot of drug use and drinking in this novel as well. Sadie does not drink or do drugs, but her mom does a lot of drugs, and there's a lot of drinking in there as well. So yeah, I really highly recommend this to people that like probably over the age of 19. Probably because this is definitely an adult novel. I feel like it's not in the young adult category. It doesn't really have like a love story connection, which is really interesting because it's not really a love story. There's no love in this novel. I feel so sad about this girl, but there's really no love. There's no love story at all in this novel. And she goes through relationships like Candy in this novel as well. Like relationships that are not really connected or concerned. She also does kill Darren, but he dies after she stabs him. So she must have stabbed him. My interpretation is that she stabbed him and then he like really like got mad and obviously drove her and like killed her. She was weak when she actually tried to kill him. She had like a cut on her arm for busting in the window. She had, her face was all banged up because earlier in the novel she confronts someone and like she tries to lie who she is and he like beats the crap out of her, but not like literally beats the crap out of her, like pushes her and she like scrapes her whole face, like she just falls, you know. She's also dirty and she doesn't know how to shower or any of that. It's definitely an interesting take. I really love the story so much, so it made me cry because it does, if you have had children, you know that you don't want your children to be in this position. You know, if you don't have children, you probably don't mind reading about this and it probably won't affect you as much. But if you have children, I think it will affect you tremendously. And it is dark. Very, very dark. Like, it's definitely a dark story. But I did love it. So yeah, and yeah, that is definitely one of the books. I read this, finished this yesterday, loved it, cried, like I just binged through it. It was just really good. So I highly recommend this novel. If you haven't picked it up, pick it up, but be sure that you are warned. They also have the F word in this book as well, if you're not aware. Or if you're unaware of that, it is really good, but just be aware that it's like adult content is like right here to like the YA ranges to me, but I think the adult content is like right here. And for me, I really enjoyed this for a Halloween read. It was perfect. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I hope you like my videos. Please subscribe. That would really help out for my channel. And click the notification video down below. Or click the subscribe button down below. And click the thumbs up. That would also help. And if anything else you want to do, like, or if you want to see from me, I post videos every day this month. So you will be seeing more videos from me in the future, obviously. And if you really like this review, tell me if you read Sadie or if you read any of the dark, like really dark true crime books, and tell me what you liked, like which ones you liked, or if you read any dark books in general. Just tell me down in the comments down below. And I hope to talk to you guys later tomorrow. Bye.